Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I'm meadsy69. Welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we are going to be talking and looking at the E50M, and of course, we are going to have a couple of games. Now, the E50M has received, which, in my opinion, one of the biggest changes in the recent update. It was already a decent tank. Now, like I said in yesterday's video, this is pretty much one of the strongest tier 10 tanks already when it comes to mediums anyway. And Wargaming have gone and made it even stronger than it already was. So what have Wargaming done? Now they've gave it a little bit more armor. They've gave it reactive armor, and they've they've increased the average damage as well. So the stats. Now the turret is 285 millimeters thick. Very strong turret. Of course, it does have the odd weak point, but you know, it's a medium tank after all. Your hull is 174 as well, so it's not like a really weak hull. It's not too bad. Your DPM 3,313. That is with running calibrated shells, so you can get that to just over 3,500 if you run it with the rammer. So very good DPM. It is just a 6.16 second reload. Your penetration is 257 on your APCR, 339 on your heat, and 65 on your HE. It's a decent pen. You've got 340 alpha, 300 on your heat, and 450 on your HE. Aim time is really good at 2.9, and gun dispersion is 0.308. Now, the gun dispersion did get nerfed a couple of updates ago, but it's still decent. You know, it's a medium tank. You're not going to really play from distance. I mean, you can, but it's more now a brawling tank. So you want to get up close and personal. But it is still a tank you can play from distance if you need to. You have 8 degrees of gun depression with a top speed of 60 kilometers per hour. And as I said, the next thing that this tank has been given is the reactive armor. So basically, the reactive armor reduces damage received by 27% from any shell, so except for high explosive. Now it's available for 10 seconds, and you have 50 seconds cooldown. So yeah, reactive armor. So people do less damage when they're shooting you with the armor that it's got as well. You'll get a load of bounces, and when they do bounce, they'll do less damage. So which really good, and it's something that the tank, to be honest, probably didn't need, but it is what it is. It's got reactive armor, and it is absolutely a brilliant tank that I very much enjoy. Now, I've always said that the tank itself isn't the best. I don't think it's the best medium tank, but it's definitely the strongest. But since the update, honestly, I'm close. I'm very close to sitting here saying this is the best medium tank in the game, or at least in tier 10. But you know, if I'm going to say it's the best in tier 10, I'm definitely going to say it's the best in the game. When you combine everything that this tank has got, when it's the aim time, whether it's the alpha, whether it's the speed, whether it's the armor, whether it's the accuracy, anything like that, then yeah, I mean, you could sit there and say this is currently the best medium tank out there. You come up one-on-one against another medium tank. Again, you've got that DPM to deal with them, along with that armor profile as well. And if they are penning you, then yeah, of course, use the reactive armor, and they're also then going to do less damage on top of that. The only thing that this tank is missing is like tungsten shells. Imagine giving this tank tungsten shells along with everything else it's got. But yeah, I'm definitely close, and I'm probably going to say it after I play it a little bit more. This tank is up there at being the best. I used to say that the T62, maybe the T22 is up there with one of the best, but right now I would rather play the E50M. So do you know what? I'm going to say it. I'm going to say it. I don't care what anyone says. Are you ready? Are you ready for it? This is the best medium tank in the game. There we go. I've said it, and there is no going back. Again, with the Alpha, and not even just that, because of how heavy is the ramming capability that this tank has got as well. And this is what this tank has always been known by. The fact that you can ram a light tank, or any tank really, and cause a lot of damage to that tank. So it's got everything. It has absolutely everything most medium tanks haven't got. Apart from the DPM, of course, there are plenty of medium tanks out there in tier 10 that has the DPM, but there's not many tanks out there that has the DPM and everything else that this tank has got. I mean, even this game, without really trying, I'm on 3k damage and I blocked 1100 damage. Like, there's not many medium tanks out there that can do this on a regular thing. Like, you can do that on a regular battle without even trying. You can get that block damage, and it's very easy to do. You get yourself on a ridge using the gun depression. Again, 270 plus 200 armor, sorry. Lost my words there. 270 plus millimeters of armor. Again, with the DPM, everything. It is just an absolutely fantastic medium tank. And it is and I do have to say, it is the ultimate best medium tank in the game right now. So let me know your thoughts. Do you agree? Are you with me? Do you think that this is the best medium tank in the game right now? Again, as for the reactive armor, you don't even really need the reactive armor. I mean, I fast forwarded that a bit too quick, but I absolutely just obliterated that batch hat. And I lost, what, 250 health. I got shot once, and I blocked 2 from that guy. And then he's dead. He's absolutely 1,700 damage, and he is gone. And then the rest of the game, I'm just going to sit here, really, and have a bit of fun on the ridge. I know that there is a 50B coming towards me, and a 50B is not someone that I just want to rush in against. I know he has 4 shells, and I know if he pens all of them, he can pretty much take me out. Maybe leave me on a one-shot, but this early in the game, I don't want to rush towards him. I've got no intentions of rushing in towards him, especially when I do have some shots. So as soon as he shows himself, I'm just going to back up, get myself on a ridge, and then, yes, I do get penetrated, but no problem. He backs up, and I can then just go again and aim at somebody else. I know the Badger there is looking, but I'm in a decent position right now. I do have the heal to cover. So, yes, I'm not going to bounce everything, but at least I can still bounce something, as you've just seen there. So, again, 1,000 block damage at the moment, and there's still 4 tanks left alive, and there is again another bounce from the 50B. So he struggled against me. He struggled, and I'm just slowly taking him out. I'm in no rush to take him out. I'd rather take out this Badger who somehow I managed to freaking bounce on the side. I do get a little bit overconfident in a minute, and I almost paid the price, but as soon as the Badger is down low hit points, as soon as I see the AMX 50B reversing up, I'm just going to wait a little bit longer just to see if this Badger does make the mistake in coming sideways, because it's still at the moment a 4 versus 4. So I don't want to just rush in and then get obliterated. So I just want to seize my opportunity, just wait for a little bit, and then as soon as the VK goes, it's a 4 versus 3, I'm going to then make my move. So the Badger wasn't looking, he was looking at the Rhinoceronte, and now's the time I need to take care of this Badger. But unfortunately, he is going to be looking at me. I do bounce the first shot. I really wanted to get that first shot in just so I can get around him and then take him out. But sadly, I don't take him out. I do, however, put him on fire. Again, I get another block damage, and I didn't even try. I didn't even try. So that is now 1,800 block damage, 3,700 damage, and I just made it look so easy. And that's not me being good. That's just, honestly, that is the tank. So now is the time to go grind the E50M, go play the E50M, because it is the best medium tank in the game. Hope you enjoyed the video, guys. If you did, hit that subscribe button. Let me know what you think of the E50M. But for now, hope you enjoyed today's video. I'm meadsy69, and I will catch you all soon. Bye-bye.